Hi, I'm Tony Serra. I've been practicing law for over 30 years, and I know how stressful it is to buy or sell a home. It involves a lot of money and a great deal is at stake. The key is to surround yourself with professionals who know what they're doing and who care about your interest. There are many attorneys who can handle real estate transactions, but what is the biggest gripe I hear from clients? I can't get a hold of my attorney, and he never returned my phone calls. It's really incredible how attorneys ignore this aspect of their practice, but they do, and it's really frustrating for their clients. So this gets me back to my initial comment about stress and how to navigate this process in a way that minimizes stress, not creates more stress. And the last thing you want in your relationship with your attorney is for it to be a stress creator. That's not good. You want your attorney to be a stress reducer. Knowing this to be an issue with all our clients, we offer an app called CaseStatus that allows you to see in real time, right on your cell phone, the status of your transaction, beginning with the intake process through attorney review, into the inspection phase, drafting the conveyance documents, and preparing for the closing. We have developed a comprehensive checklist for the various stages of a real estate transaction that tracks your particular transaction and tells you in real time where things stand at any given moment. This checklist is used by us internally and is shared with you, the client. The realtor can also see the stage of the transaction online and communicate with us using the messaging feature. So our office and you and your realtor are always in sync. This allows for complete transparency and accountability, and it eliminates the endless waiting around just to get an update. Gone are the days of trying to track down your attorney, waiting for a reply, and wondering what the heck is happening. Think about it. You can set your credit card to text you every time you incur a charge or to see your balance, but your lawyer cannot proactively notify you as soon as the deposit was made in your deal, or the buyer's repair credit demand was accepted by the seller, or the mortgage contingency has been satisfied. All critical phases of your transaction that you should know. I mean, does that make any sense? Surely the technology is available to make this happen, but lawyers have been laggards in incorporating this type of technology. That is until now. As you consider the attorney you wish to represent you, the legal fees and costs are important factors, there's no doubt. But beyond that, think about the experience, those few months that you will need to navigate before your dream home becomes a reality, and how you would like to be treated and respected as a valued client. I'm going to turn things over now to Mary D'Alessio, who's our operations manager and paralegal, who's going to go over in a bit more detail our CaseStatus app. Thank you.
This is a view of the home screen of a matter as seen from a web browser. This is an example matter in which we represent Anthony Serra as a real estate seller, but all real estate matters will look more or less like this. When viewing online, you can see at a glance the description of the matter, which in this case is a real estate sale, which I have marked as Serra to Gonzalez, since our client's last name is Serra and the buyer is Gonzalez. And I have also included a link to the folder we provide to clients for the sharing of important documents. You will also see a checklist of current tasks that need to be completed and who needs to complete them. For example, even though in this case, our client is the seller, I have added that a task for the buyer is to order a septic inspection if that applies. That way, when I receive word that the inspection has been ordered, I can notify the client quickly by simply marking off that this task is complete, and he will be notified that this inspection is now planned. Underneath the checklist is a graph showing the current status. Currently, this transaction is on the stage entitled Inspections/Private Well/Municipal Certs, because those are the main activities happening at this point. Beneath the graph is a detailed description of what to expect in this stage. You can view the other stages and their descriptions by mousing over the other numbers on the graph. If you scroll a little further down, you will see the Messaging Center. You can see here that clients receive messages anytime any activity takes place, such as when the status is updated to a new stage, or when tasks are added or completed. Team members can also send messages other than these notifications, and clients can message us as well with any questions or if any information or guidance is needed. It is also possible to send documents and pictures through the messaging feature. If the app is downloaded onto the client's phone, messages will come in through the app. Otherwise, messages will be received as texts. Here I have a couple of screenshots to demonstrate how this looks on a client's phone. First, notifications will appear as shown in this first screenshot, just like any other text or other notification. Next is a screen showing what the home screen will look like once the app is open. Everything you see on the website is there, from the checklist to the stage description to the status bar at the bottom. As you can see on this third image, at the bottom, the client can choose between the status page, the messaging center, your team, which lists who is working on the matter, appointments, and process. The process tab is where the client can read about the other stages besides the current one. This image shows the messaging center, where you can again see that messages have been received when checklist items were completed and when the status was updated. Clients can easily send their team a text, document, or image by selecting the big Send a Message button at the bottom.